Hi, this is me, just doing a short little video about my conclusions of the Success Magic, the Hidden Power of Enochian Rituals by Damon and the Gallery of Magic. I'm losing my voice, so I'm doing it right now, a short update. I tried the magic, but I worked the real Enochian Magic, but I tried it and I had friends trying out this book. And it's a kind, gentle introduction. And I will show you the beautiful things. And here's the tables. And here's one interesting thing. Since many are used to his books, they usually read the sigils counterclockwise, but here it goes clockwise. So let's show one more thing before I go to. And here's one of the keys, or tables. And it's beautiful and goes like that. And here's one of the, for the ages. With that said, there is some very good things with this. It's beautifully created. And I love that they use the Nalvich Corpus Omnium table, the round table of Nalvich. And then, since I'm a deep purist, I like the approach, going from the highest to the lowest. Aleister Crowley and other Thelemic practitioners and many of the Golden Dawn's different variations goes up the opposite route, which often leads to some problems with dark entities too soon, and in deep purism you never summon the demons. There is so much power in it that you attract them, so you have to fight against and follow the route anyhow, but so there's no reason to call them. And one thing I often found myself doing when I was with my friends of Golden Dawn, since I know where the names are hidden in the Golden Dawn, naturally my brain wanders and I keep on watching at the names, and that is one kind of summoning. And that happens just when I see the names that I focus on them. And my personal experience is that this is my view that I always use and tell. It is more difficult to approach the highest at first, since they don't let you slip in so easily. The lower can. Instead they watch and wait until you are ready to start. And that can happen years afterwards your first try or connection. But it usually comes a lot sooner. Since the ages and the archangels see your heart and your true intent, even you don't know your true intent or purpose usually. And believe me, I'm well over 50 and I know that it changes throughout the years as well, so it always these adjustments that is going on. And what I also liked was that there are the simple 7-day rituals that takes about 5 to 10 minutes daily for 50 weeks. And if you can't commit so little time for 50 weeks, then you are not the real material for Enochian Magic. That is all I can, that is my opinion and I stand by it. And what I think this book is lacking, and it doesn't, and that's what why it doesn't make it so very powerful. It's quite like a kind introduction to, but you need to get Enochian ages and angels to notice you and know why you are doing it. And And if you only do it for yourself, even if it has one hand gesture that you can do to help the world, it isn't enough. Not if you want a real connection where the angels and the angels teach you and show you how to do things and how they want you to proceed and give you information. And that's what I think all spirituality should be about, that they teach you. And it's only focusing on personal growth and transformation. It works better than a self-help book. Any kind of psychological book, it works a lot better. I have a friend who is atheistic, and it works. He lost weight and a lot of good things, and some nightmares, of course, but nothing bad. And he don't believe in anything, it's just a psychological model. But what I hate, and that is one reason why I did my where I introduced the Aethers and how many servant angels they have, is that it's not showing the full overview over the Enochian universe and the amount of servant angels of the Aethers of the table of Loageth. And since you're wanting to connect to the most powerful magic in the world, you should understand that the Aethers have an amount of angels who then have other angels, so it is more like for transforming the world. So I keep this a very sacred thing. And I would recommend to do the following, and I put them up on my playlist and these videos. First, I would do the 9 days oration 3 times a day. And start before the first ritual of knowledge. And if you feel that you can't do the 3 things a day for 9 days, then you maybe shouldn't start with the first ritual to open the gates. And then complete the whole 50 weeks. But look at the tables that I provided, so you can contemplate on the powers of each table, since these only gives the names, not the amount of servant angels and what they can do. So look at that. And if you hear the call, some might hear it quite soon, maybe after 25 weeks or 50 weeks. But first, after that, if you feel the call within your heart that you can't live without doing it, since you want to serve, then do the 49-day prayer of Enoch and start with the real angelical calls in angelical language or Enochian language. And start the real Enochian Magick. And that's the most powerful. I call it like it is like magic on rocket fuel with nuclear power. And you are connected to the whole universe and the world when you do it. So it's too powerful to handle sometimes, and that's why I do the prayers and so on, since you need to stay grounded and get a personal connection, since that way you are protected as long as you have the right intent and you do your best. And that's all I can say for now. But and this book works as well for the psychological model without any prayers. But if you want to do the spiritual model, pray, fast and meditate and contemplate if you are called. If you want to start the real Enochian Magick. But I like this book. It's a good starting point and it's cheap. And I created a list of the Enochian Aethers and the angels and keep on putting up more about my Enochian practice. So I like the book and it's a good way to start. So have a magical day. Bye for now.